Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. First things first, you already know, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Wednesday. Hopefully everybody was able to wake up this morning, make it to their destinations, smoothly get through the day. Top of the morning to those on the west. Still top of the morning to those on the east. Top of the evening to those well beyond. Oh yeah, and happy Thursday to all you future babies in Australia. You know it's still all love, baby. Riaz, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday for the conversation. Shout outs to Sparky for popping in on the panel last night. If y'all missed it, you could catch a replay. Talk like that was definitely needed. And I know it was kind of political on things, but in the same token, I didn't stand far from what I said. There's certain politics that you're not going to be able to duck or not be able to not have a conversation about because those type of conversations, those type of politics are what's going to mess up a society, especially one that's building. You know, it wasn't far off. We even got to a point about talking about credit, which I feel most people should already have some sort of gist on or a good notion on. But for those who don't, hopefully I took something out of that. And even like I was saying yesterday, as far as inflation and things going up, that's going to be a continuous problem. Now, the only good thing about it is that, yeah, they came to agreement on something, but it still ain't get finalized. So for those who were paying attention, they got until Friday to finalize that decision or to approve that decision. If they don't do anything, at some point we could be facing another shutdown. So this is the type of shit everybody needs to be on board with right now because it could possibly cripple the world the next time around if it happens like that. Things that we know we were taking for granted, now we can't take it for granted. So again, combos like that was needed, even down to the nitty gritty. Again, there are conversations that people don't want to be a part of. That's because they don't care about them. Some people ain't gonna want to be a part of these conversations because it either hit too deep or it's just something that don't suit their interests. I'm all good for that. You're entitled to feel the way you feel or chime in when you chime in or, walk away when you need to walk away. I want to discuss a few little things this morning. I want to speak to some of you parents, some of you older parents. I want to speak to y'all on a level because I feel it needs to be stressed. When your kids are coming of age, they're living their lives, they're trying to acclimate into having their own family and their own situation. It ain't cool that y'all blocking these people from living their lives. Now, I can say that because I just witnessed the situation and just had to go through a whole 2.5 paragraphs worth of reading before I started this live with one of the friends that I know. And, I'm going to break this down essentially so even y'all can understand this. When your kids are a certain age, whether they living at home or whether they got their own and they still coming to check on you or sit with you a majority of the time, it is proper that you remember they have a life. Whether they married or not, they have a life they have to live. I've seen some parents who cry and mope about their kids not having nobody in their lives or not doing anything of the sort. But then the same token, you are the reason why they're not where they need to be at. You're too stuck. You're too hung up. And I can understand in certain situations because there's certain situations where there might be a widow or a widower, but in the same token, your kids have a life. Let them live. If it's not a real emergency, if it's not something that really needs to be, let them live. They still want to be around. They still want to take care of you. Even if you feel alone, you should honestly get you a companion. See, now I understand when it gets to a certain age, yeah, you might feel a type of way. You're gonna want a companion. You're gonna want that. You're gonna want somebody that you could really come to, talk to, let loose with, and everything. Get your mind off of the fact that your kids are probably grown now. They doing their thing. They might not be around you as much, or they might be around you. Certain situations. Harry, what's going on, my guy? You gotta think about that. It doesn't matter if your kids live with you or if they live on their own. Let your kids, when they get into adulthood, live their adult lives. As long as they're not mistreating you, neglecting you, or even just disown you, you're supposed to enjoy that balance. Shoot, there's some parents that are wishing that their kids get married already and just get away from them. And it's not saying it in a bad way, but come on now. It's just truthfulness. How do you expect them to get anywhere further than they need to get when you are kind of stopping and restricting it? You know what? And I notice why some of those type of parents are doing that because again, they are lonely and they are realizing that their kids, even they fosters or whoever, is actually finding something and they happy with it. And in some instances, I feel they are still unhappy with their situation as far as they're still alone. They can't really connect with nobody. I would say this in so many words. Whether you are a widower or widow, whether you've been divorced or whatever the case is and you done moved on, it is time for you to move on all aspects and cylinders. And that's even, yes, including the dating field. Even if you feel you ain't trying to have something outside of companionship, okay, well, you got to get out there and find a companion. You got to get out there and get yourself back asserted into life. Can't live in a fucking shell and then thinking this is how it's going to be and that this is healthy. It's not healthy. Willis McCoy, what's going on? Keto, what's going on, baby? I've seen some toxicities, and it is sad because again, I just had to sit through a whole paragraph and a half, and I felt bad on both angles because the lady is a good woman, she is, but in the same token, you are allowing your daughter to miss out on grand opportunities, and she ain't getting no younger. Let her live. She a home health aide, all right. Well, look here, she got you when she got you. You failed to realize she's not even a full-time health aide with you. You know, she got you from this time to this time, and then she goes to her actual job. So again, if I gotta essentially be the one taking care of you, and then taking care of this, and then I'm not living an active life the way I'm supposed to. Susanna, what's going on, baby? And that's the crazy part about it. You gotta really think about this. Essentially, what are you doing? You're setting your children up, even in adulthood, for failure. Let them live. Let them have their own experiences. And that means some things you are going to have to stay out of. See, some parents have gotten to a point where they latched on to their kids even into adulthood. Every little thing that happens, they think they have to know. If my child is not in any type of real danger where I feel I have to do my parently duty, let my child handle things the way they're supposed to handle them as adults. Some people don't get that message. And that's the saddest part about it. You will push your kids away even further because guess what? You're not allowing them to be themselves. You're not allowing them to make their decisions the way they feel they need to make their decisions. You're doing too much. You're being overbearing. You're being too critical on things. And that's a bad problem. Sorry, it's a bad problem. It's almost like an obsession to a degree. And that's another thing I'm going to talk about. People in obsessions. Obsession, in my opinion, should be, if it's not everybody's opinion, obsessions only lead to bad things. Tamika, what's going on, baby? I already know if y'all just tuned in at the like button. Obsessions on any type of angle never end up well. And they don't. Want to know why they don't end up well? Because now, when it's all said and done, you done got the reality and it really sunk in. You done did a lot for nothing. You done went this far, prime example as trying to ruin somebody's life that you ruined your own life and done missed out on your own life. See, obsession and also desperate behavior, that's a natural disaster ready to happen. You can only give so much time to so many different things. Prime example. If I know I got an issue with you, I will just come out and say it. And then after I've said what I said, I keep it pushing. Don't think about it no more after anything. If I had a disagreement with you or fallout or anything along those lines, I don't obsess over it. Don't need to. I leave it alone after that. Because obsession, again, will ruin your life in more than one way. You think you're ruining somebody else's life when you're really ruining yours. You are straining yourself and draining energy for what? It's not worth it. Obsession is bad even when you keep having thoughts in your mind about things that are not even true. That's a problem right there. Serious problem where you know you're going to need to get some sort of counseling. Might not want to hear it, but you're going to hear it today. Some of y'all might not stay for this conversation. You might. At this point, I'm going to let out a few things today. I'm going to let out a few things. Because I ain't been liking anything that I've been feeling lately. And that's not a good thing again. But I ain't going to leave. You know this part. But I am going to let it be known. It's just some things I'm not going to be for. And I'm going to keep repeating that shit. Some things I'm just never going to be for. I don't come on here trying to be judge, jury, and executioner. I don't come on here trying to be a preacher, nor anything of the above. I just speak my mind. Like most everybody is supposed to do. Speak their mind. I'm speaking my mind and speaking them things that I know for a fact is definitely destroying us. And there are some people out there who are crying and moping about change or crying and moping about people not caring. But the people that actually care, again, you not trying to be around for that shit. You'll be around for drama. You'll be around for this. You'll be around for name calling, all that other shit, right? But you won't sit down and have an actual conversation that's needed. Look here, at the end of the day, I'm a whole grown man. I'm not no young kid. I definitely ain't no old ass Geritol. Some of these people on here are Geritol bastards. Sorry. I came on with a notion to do what I'm doing, and that's what I'm going to continue to do on all angles. And the one thing I'm not going to do neither is people moving funny style because of certain situations or because of certain people. Now, I've already made this clear at one point, and I'm going to make it clear again. There's going to be some people that come here. I don't know what your issues are. I don't care what your issues are. It's just not going to be that type of fucking WWF arena over here. And I don't do phony shit neither. So if anytime there's an issue on any type of level, it need to be brought up right then and there. Other than that, I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. I don't want to have to go through anything I don't need to go through. And I definitely don't want to go back to somebody I just put to sleep. I just put this side of me to sleep that just doesn't care and will let it fly at any given moment. I put that person to sleep when I took those days off because that side was coming out. And that side just don't talk about shit. That side does it. Didn't like that. Some of y'all are too obsessed and too over invested in this fucking red app. Excuse me for saying it that way, but it's the damn truth. Some of y'all don't know how to fucking be real amongst people who are being real with you. Some of you will get to a point of making your own critical decisions on shit without fully knowing shit. And that is a damn problem all around the board. All around this fucking board. Some of you people are sitting here lying day in and day out about certain shit. Some of you don't know how to be yourself, so you're putting on a character to try to fit in or to try to be around something that you feel is good. Some of y'all, again, making your own assessments, either off of hearsay or just bullshit. And it's getting corny now. Really getting corny right now on all angles. Now, the only side I ever had to choose was good side or a bad side. And the majority of times, my good side is always going to be that. Tanya, what's going on, baby? See, this is again a problem with some of y'all. Too fucking obsessed. To the point where you're not just making somebody stressed, you're making yourself stressed out. One thing I've been and will continue to be is as open as I possibly can. Seen some things, witnessed some things, even while going through the process. And I don't like it. I really don't like that shit at all. And I'm seeing this damn near everywhere on this fucking app, man. And this is one of the reasons why I speak the way I speak, the way I feel the way I feel, and why I'm going to continue to keep bringing a message to everybody. Wakes the fuck up, man. There's going to be days I'm going to be cursing like a sailor because guess what? That's just who the hell I am. There's going to be days I'm going to be crucial and critical, but I'm being crucial and critical about specific things that we know for a fact is fucking undeniable. Other than that, I'm going to be me. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to have my fun. I'm going to do what I do. That's just who I am. Whether you accept that shit or not. You don't have to be here. You don't have to come around me. You don't have to come around specific people. I wouldn't give two shits at the end of the day. It's some of y'all that are too obsessed and that hard up, even to the point about views. Don't give a fuck about the views. I wouldn't care if 20 people watch. I wouldn't care if 1,000 people watch. I wouldn't even care if it was just 50 every damn day. You think I care? That don't make me nothing. Don't care about that. As long as that message is getting out. Clear as day. I don't have to come on here making judgments about people, past lives, so on and so forth. Almost everybody that's come here, whether they still here or not, I ain't never have to get crazy. I ain't never have to put nothing out there. I ain't have to put out there. And that's one thing that should be reminded to some people. This is how you know this is a real nigga in particular that's just not on the bullshit. Fuck that. I'm a real man at the end of the day. I don't have time to be worried about specifics. I don't have time to be over analyzing or over judging or being overreactive to things that are out of my control of nature. That's just me. Been that way since I was a kid. There's things I know I can't control, and now I'm leaving it alone. And the sad part again is obsession. And this is where I think I'm gonna have a nice little open discussion tonight. No, could be. But a part of the obsession with some people is again, you're not seeing things for what it is. You're not trying to accept things for what it is. That's a bad problem. And even that type of shit will draw friends away from you. Obsessions can ruin relationships, friendships, anything, even business. Brooks, what's going on, baby? See, again, if this would have been me coming at anybody, even mentioning names, it'd have been mad people in here for that shit. But when it's something that really needs to be discussed and talked about, half of y'all barely here. I still don't get mad about that shit. I don't honestly care. I've been said this from Jump Street. There's things I care about, and there's things that I don't care about. I could care less about who's here every day and who's not. I could care less about who actually decides to go their separate ways or not. Because I came on here to bring a message, and that's what the fuck I'm going to do. Any given day, whether I'm on calm collective time or I'm on demon time, I'm going to continue to be me. I don't let nobody nor anyone or anything dictate my flow of anything at all. I don't do over analyzing everything unless I gotta analyze something that is fucking triggering me. So I want people to know that shit too. I don't play around with fake phony shit. I don't play around with people having indiscretions and then bringing it around me. So I feel like I'm going to go the fuck off again today. I'm going to give y'all a clear, open book about this person right here. Liz, what's going on, baby? Shit is fucking ridiculous. It really is. Some of you are even obsessed to a point of trolling, which I feel is a corny, cowardice fucking move. Point blank, period. I'm going to say that shit for future reference. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Nate the Great, and I don't hesitate to leave you somewhere on a dinner plate, snatched up. Christy, what's going on, baby? It's sad. Again, I'm noticing shit without having to notice shit. See, again, I'm going to let you know. And I'm going to let anybody know for anything. The observer is always observing, even while being observed. Don't let that ball go over your head. Serious, what's going on, baby? You want a clear view on who the fuck I am? Some of y'all should already fucking know. Go back to the damn uploads. Go back to everything even up till now. Ain't nothing fucking changed about me. Ain't nothing gonna change about me. But the one thing I am gonna fucking change is the way shit is done now. Fuck that. I tried to be free flowing with certain shit. I'm not free flowing nothing no more. Nothing. For me to fucking feel the way I feel this morning, yo, I'm just gonna let it be known. When I walk into this new year, this is gonna be the last bit of anger anybody sees or feels. Fuck that. Going right back to that. This is the problem. People with obsessions, at some point, they fuck themselves up. There's a reason why I feel Some people are just the way they are on here. Gotta be. Because this shit is a fucking jungle. It's just like I said. You have a good talk about some good things, the main ones will always be around. The real ones will always show themselves. The minute you decide to bring any type of drama or anything into light, everybody and their mama is fucking attached to that screen, right? Not gonna be giving no more fucking eulogies. Not gonna be stressing out over nothing. As a matter of fact, I believe really after today, whatever talks you get from me is gonna be straight from the soul and from the heart like it's been. But I'm not giving no wins to anybody, no troll, no anybody. If anybody had a disagreement with me, if you ain't fucking step up to the plate and say anything, even with a panelist drop, don't bother. Don't bother to get a reaction because you ain't getting one. Came here with a purpose and I'm going to continue on that purpose. And wherever that purpose lands me, I'm happy. Misery loves company. Well, I'm not the company you want to fucking keep. Definitely not. I've known enough to know when I feel the type of way about something, and then I just let it loose. I ain't got time for that, man. I don't have time for that. Because again, nobody dictates nothing anywhere. I don't dictate nobody's fucking life, and nobody should try to dictate mine. Fuck out of here. Giving it up real sour from now on. If this is the person that you wanted, this is the person that you got now. The person that was trying to stay the fuck sleep. I'ma let it be known whenever the fuck I need to let it be known. I don't give a fuck whether I say a name or not. Doesn't matter. Just know a shot is getting taken. Not playing no more. Really not playing no more with nobody. On any fucking level, no more. If I feel like you're being a danger to my peace, you're getting the fuck up out of here. Don't give a damn. That's just how it's going. Amori, what's going on, baby? See, when a person is going through a process in life and they trying to process things, even on a level like this, trying to continuously build and grow, I don't got time to be playing around with people that's playing fucking kid games. This is not junior high school nor high school at all. This is not. And if this was high school, I should have been the principal, the dean, and the fucking chancellor. Because some of y'all motherfuckers do not need to be on here at all. Completely expel y'all from anything. Because y'all need to get y'all lives right before you try to fucking get anybody else or try to fucking do anything else straight. Fuck that. Some of y'all need suspensions because it's like obviously you still ain't getting a message on some things. And then some of y'all, you just really need to be expelled for life. Because it's obvious. Misery loves company, but guess what? Not everybody is going to be your company. The sad part about this, and the most fucking pissed off part about this, is that no matter what the fuck I say or do, I'm still going to be me. And I'm still going to be real no matter what. I don't I don't do all this extra shit that some people are doing that I've seen on this app. I don't need to go to no levels to do anything. The ones that even know me personally, even the ones that's not in the chat right now that I know are watching this right now. They would tell you the same fucking thing. There is no difference with me on or off this shit. This is a warhead that does not want to explode. But if you keep fucking around, this shit is gonna happen. It is. Really not playing around with nobody no more. I made this as a safe haven and an actual spot that you could come, be yourself, chill out, and do whatever. As long as everybody respecting each other, as long as everybody is cooling out, I'm cool. I don't give a fuck if y'all got beef or not. When you're coming over here, come over here with the respect. Or what? No hablo inglés, no comprehend? The fuck, man? I really feel like at some point, and I even hate to say this shit, I feel like before the new year come, I'm gonna let off the grandest of all grandest. And after that, I'm walking into a new year with a clear head and a clear mind on everything. For real. There's just too much going on right now. And it's sad because it's almost seen almost every fucking where. Everywhere you think is a peaceful spot where you can fucking get comfortable, there's not that. Because there's always somebody beefing or bitching about something. Get your fucking lives together, yo. Everybody, do that shit. Shit don't make no sense. And it's even breaking the peace of a person that's the most peaceful person on this fucking app. I don't give a damn about how angry I get at times. I'm still the most peaceful fucking person. But now my peace has been disturbed for the last fucking time. But I ain't going nowhere. I'm just gonna really be on some fuck you shit. And if you gotta go, you gotta go. Shit, like, what part of a peace and balance don't people understand? Half of us ain't coming on here for no bullshit. Half of us coming to do what we gotta do. Shit don't make no damn sense, man. You can't come on here, be cool, collective, and be fun without some bullshit being around you from any angle. This shit don't make no fucking sense at all. Anton, what's going on, baby? See, most of y'all already could tell by the tone of the voice. And for those who've been here since the beginning, you know when I get on this fucking time is I don't give a fuck no more time. And I'm not gonna keep going through that shit with nobody on any fucking level. Not a troll, nor anybody. You been here, you fucking with me, fuck with me. Let the process be the way it is. Some of y'all cried, bitch, and moped about not having people talking about positive shit. Then when you got somebody that's doing something, y'all don't give two shits. You don't. The problem with obsession with some of y'all is that you try to control a narrative or even create a narrative that's not even fucking there. It's all in your damn minds. Why you got time to be worrying about none of the excess shit outside of just doing what's necessary? That stress and that everything, it'll fuck you up. Again, stress is the number one killer. Still the number one fucking killer. Shit we should be talking about. I don't expect everybody to agree with me on certain things. I don't expect everybody to feel a type of way about me. I don't care. Point blank, period. I don't care. And the reason why I don't care is because if I'm sitting here bringing something to the light that should be bought, people should be respecting that shit. Fuck should be respecting it. That should just be something that everybody is thinking about. Certain politics, again, you ain't gonna be able to fucking duck because in the long run, guess what? These are the fucking politics that are fucking us up now in the society. But y'all don't want to hear that shit though. Shit when it come down to your health care and everything else. You don't want to have talks about that. Bringing some sort of a moral conscience back to certain shit so we could get our communities back in order. Y'all don't care about that. But you'll care if I'm tearing somebody the fuck down or I'm just on here angry and going the fuck off. So now I already fucking know where I'm going as far as now into the rest of whenever. I feel a type of way, it's coming off. That's it. And I'm going to go right back to my calm, collective self. That's just going to be it. Liz, I'm already fucking 10 in and still pissed the fuck off. Certain situations, it ain't even about saving people anti. It's just I'm tired of fake phony shit. Tired of it. Woosah. Woosah. Problem with people nowadays, and I'm starting to see this, some of y'all lives are really fucked up. I'm sorry. It is. And instead of you properly healing one way or another or allowing certain things to happen, y'all try to take that shit out on everybody else. I ain't one of them. Not going to never be one of them. Because I don't do that shit to nobody. I done had certain situations with people where I done seen people in certain chats and I still kept it cordial. Want to know why? Because it's called a fucking balance. Something that some of y'all have lost. Gain a specific balance now. Some of y'all have created situations, and then the same token, you done messed around and burnt your own situations. Why? Because you can't come to terms, or you just can't fucking get to some sort of understanding on things. So on that note, I'm on one. Mo, what's going on, baby? I'm gonna let this be known again and reintroduce myself to those who might be new here, those who ain't new here. And I shouldn't have to, because most of y'all already know when you hear this tone of voice, that means there is no fucking nothing. There's no negotiations. There's no nothing. I could care less. I could delete this fucking video if I wanted to. I don't care. This is the part I don't want back. Because the part that don't care will actually take me somewhere I don't want to go. I'm not going to be playing games with nobody. I'm not going to be folding to nobody. And I'm definitely not going to be doing things I don't need to do. I'm going to continue to work, build, and grow like I've been doing. Whether you like the way this shit is or not. And I'm going to say this again after today. If anybody feels any way about what I said, kindly unsub and let me know that shit so I could keep it pushing after that. Not doing fake phoniness with nobody at all. I don't even do that shit off of an app. As some of y'all see, this is exactly why the people fuck with me. Because I'm not a fucked up individual. I don't put myself in things I don't need to put myself into. And I damn sure don't fucking sit there and let somebody run or do anything over me. Nah, we're not doing that. Not doing that today. Didn't do it then, ain't doing it now. And I know my mouth went left already, and I don't even care at this point. Might even fucking take this shit down. This is just a fucking rant today. The problem again with some people is their obsessions on things. Problem with some of these other people, you listen to one thing and don't follow logic or don't hear everything out. Some of you just don't give a fuck because your lives is already twisted and miserable. So the best way to do it is to try to do certain things to try to throw somebody off. But I'm one of them motherfuckers that is just not going to happen. I've been as open as possible, still gonna be open to the world as possible. Money, what's going on, my guy? See, the problem I'm seeing on here, and this is probably one reason at some point, I'm gonna detach. And I'm gonna detach in a good way because it's fucking necessary. Because it seems like no matter where the fuck I go, there's always something. Always something. I'm tired of it. And for those who I really rock with, just know certain days you don't catch me in any lives, you know why. Not gonna necessarily have to explain nothing no more. You don't even see me running around the streets, you know why. See, the problem is people want you to be something outside of yourself. Not gonna do that. So sorry. I'm gonna have my days when I'm cool, calm, collective. I'm gonna have my days when I sound like this. Doesn't matter because at the end of the day, I'm a fucking human being. I do have emotions at the end of the day. I might not fucking express them as much. I might not go through them as much, but I still have them. And when it's time to fucking let off, I'm letting off. I don't care. I don't really give a fuck. And I'm still gonna be that way. I don't care. No, I'm just mad in general, bro. Shit that I've been seeing the last few days on and off this fucking app. Again, I don't live on it. I don't have no personal issues with nobody. But if people got issues with me, that's still on you. You got the issue, not me, nigga. Not going to fuck around and try to conform to something you want me to conform to. I'm definitely not going to stop being who the fuck I am. I didn't come out your womb, your nutsack. I'm not your fucking child. I'm not none of that. Not having that with nobody. I don't give a flying fuck no more. Y'all here, y'all gonna come here, build, do whatever, do so. Anything else outside, leave that shit the fuck outside. Not gonna say that no more neither. It's my second and last one. My content ain't gonna be for everybody. My demeanor might not be for everybody. I already knew that shit. I know the fucking ins and outs and the ups and downs as far as anything building on a social network. This ain't my first rodeo. The only difference is my rodeo back then didn't have fucking trolls or outside nonsense that fucked up my view on anything. This shit here is a different beast that been somewhat obtainable, at least on my end. Didn't have to crash out. Didn't have to have a viral moment. Didn't have to do not a damn thing outside of just me being myself and building the way I've been building. I'm one of them. I get it from the ground up, niggas, and I'm still gonna be that way. I don't gotta hustle my people. I don't gotta do nothing outside of anything but be myself. And I would suggest for those, if you don't like it, please leave the fuck away from me today. And I mean that. Sorry, like it's some of y'all that really take this fucking app like this is your everyday life. Have a life outside of this shit. See what fucking good it fucking does. And the fucked up part about things is even if you take a slight break, you still gotta worry about peanut butter and jelly BS. So then what the fuck? Read some of y'all that really make it hard for somebody to even really want to stay. And honestly, I don't want to be somewhere where I feel like I'm not wanted. I don't give a fuck how anybody felt after today, what I just said. I don't have to be nowhere where I don't feel wanted or I can't fucking be myself. Fuck out of here. See, I kind of want to bet, but then I didn't win a bet because the last time it was something said that I couldn't take a break away from this app. First of all, I still got to balance. Still go to work, still do my morning routine, walking with y'all, all that shit. I know how to multitask and I know how to be on point with shit. Angel, what's going on, baby? See, and the sad part about it, the sad part about the poison on this fucking app, half of these people that are getting poisoned or getting stung, they still fucking strong. I'm not going nowhere. Don't plan on going nowhere. I already said I put my vacancy, I put my feet on the couches, everything. And I meant that. It's sad when some people just don't understand that no matter what the fuck you try to do, there are some people who are just too mentally strong to fucking fall for the bullshit. Woosah, woosah, motherfucking woosah, man. I'm just gonna say this like this today. Don't not near anybody feel the type of way I feel. That's on you. Not gonna keep trying to prove a point to anybody about anything. Not gonna keep trying to appease any and everything. And I'm definitely not gonna be worried about stresses on a fucking app when I got stresses in real life, like I said the other day. Make an assumption about me, that's your fucking assumption. Make a narrative about me, that's on you. Till actual shit is actually said, done, and fucking witnessed, the fuck up out of here. Woosah. And the fucked up part about it is my mom's was right about shit like this. When I have days like this, even when you think you doing your best, it still ain't gonna be enough. There's some of y'all that feel like I'm gonna go away. I'm not. But I will be detaching on certain shit. And that's just gonna be the way it is. For my fucking peace, that's just what I'm gonna do. Ladies, what's going on, baby? See, this is the problem. Some of you cry and mope about shit, but then when the people are here to actually try to bring shit to the light, you push it the fuck away. You want good content, but then when good content is being presented, y'all not for it. When it's awareness that need to be brought, y'all not for it. But you'll be glued and tuned in if it's drama. So let me fucking reintroduce you to me. I don't have that much drama outside of my real life. So why the fuck would I have drama on here with anybody, including a fucking troll? Got me all the way fucked up and twisted. This breed of man right here has been through enough battle scars to where 20 books could have been fucking wrote. And in the same token, guess what? I'm still here to tell a fucking tale. I didn't go off the deep end like some people did. I ain't have to do a 25 to life bid. I ain't have to even fucking go crazy the way some people have gone crazy. I don't let my emotions over fucking ride my process and my logic. Even when I am upset. That's one thing I'm not going to do. Not everybody in the world going to love you. Not everybody in the world going to like you. But it should be a respect level. I give as much respect as possible. But when I don't feel the respect, I feel to be disrespectful. And I can still walk away from that shit. That's the problem now. When you're being yourself, everybody thinks it's something else. But I'm letting it be known I don't give a fuck about how anybody else could think about me or feel about me at this point. You ain't living in my shoes. You can't fucking live my life. Nope. I'm not dropping no links. If anybody want to drop links, y'all more than welcome. I don't give a fuck about nothing no more. This is how free flowing I'm about to be. Let y'all do whatever. Let y'all say whatever. I don't give a fuck. But the minute I feel a disrespect, everybody getting the fuck up out of here. I'm about to start acting like Martin for real. I'm gonna start throwing people the fuck up out of here. Sparky, what's going on, baby? The problem with some of y'all is, again, you live on this fucking app. You don't breathe. You don't have a fucking balance. There's days I'm not on this bitch all day. I'm not. So in that same token, guess what? There's going to be things I don't know about. There's going to be things I might have just walked into. Fuck out of here. I live a life. You want me to be real with y'all? My grandmother is 80 fucking 4 years old, and I make sure that she's good on all fucking angles, regardless to whether I'm here or I'm elsewhere. And I ain't even far from her. That's the sad part about it. The last remaining grandparent. And I can tell you this right now. God forbid something happened to her. There is no fucking talking to me about nothing no more. So while y'all motherfuckers is worried about bullshit, I'm worried about real shit. You worried about being miserable? I'm trying to make sure I don't be miserable. Fuck out of here, man. Right now, I'm burning the fuck up. I'm burning the fuck up. At that critical stage of anything, I'm more worried about that than anything. You might not like what's going to be said today. You might not like my tone, but this is where I'm at right now. I don't like feeling like this at all with nothing. Fuck out of here. I'm going to say this today. I don't care about no stress. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. This is the fucking problem. When you're being yourself, calm and collective, nobody don't want to let you do that. So then when you come out on this time, there's a problem. You gotta chill. You gotta leave me the fuck alone. How about that one? And that's going to be said to anybody who take it any type of way today. Fuck out of here, man. I shouldn't be wiping tears from my fucking eyes right now. I shouldn't even be this stressed the fuck out. I should have got me some rest knowing I didn't even have to work last night. And I didn't. My life is just about an open fucking book regardless. Ain't no unemployed Floyd. Ain't nobody trying to fucking get over. Ain't nobody nothing. I'm me being me. Whether you could accept it or not. I don't have to lie to nobody. I don't have to do nothing outside of anything but be myself. I've been learned that shit. Nah, fuck the rest, because I got to be to work in a couple hours. I know I'm not going to sleep. See, I have days like this, Rooks. I have days like this with anything. This is just me. You want this shit, this is what you're going to get. Because apparently y'all don't want me to be calm. Y'all don't want me to be cool. Y'all don't want me to be collected. So this is the type of shit you might get. Depending on how I feel, I'm on one. This ain't Warzone Nate. This ain't Suge Nate. This is the fucking Nate that was sleep forever. But apparently, even on this app, you can't keep that shit sleep. So now, we just gonna leave it like that. Woosah. It'll be fucking punk bitch motherfuckers that'll make motherfuckers not want to cam up, not want to show the people what's what, not even get a detailed picture on anything. Because there's some of you punk motherfuckers that'll do dumb shit. There's things that people should never have to fucking worry about in life. Or even have to think about worrying about. Because in the long run, half of y'all don't know each other personally. You haven't been around people personally, broke bread, nothing. So all your obsessions, all your everything that you're putting in the shit, that shit do not fucking work all the time. That shit makes you look crazy. See, I gotta keep taking pauses like this. Because to avoid slipping up and really wilding the fuck out to a point where a page can even get snatched, not gonna do that. Again, the problem is some of y'all do not have a balance. What you think is a balance ain't a fucking balance. It's an obsession. And that shit needs to fucking chill the fuck out. No, it's not even about the channel changes. It's just period. Some of you motherfuckers are too invested in shit and not invested in trying to get your lives in order. So you can be around great people. So you don't gotta worry about snakes, phonies, or nothing else. A lot of you will fuck up your own situations again because, again, you just don't know how to chill the fuck out. Well, I'm just going to let it be known. If I feel like my piece is being fucked with, I'm going to bug out. And I'm going to act like a fucking home run player in the dugout. I'm not playing no more. Heads is out the park. If you keep playing with me when this light is spark, it's over. I'm not playing. Crossover. I'm not doing nothing with nobody no more. I will be the nigga knocking at your front door. Court, what's going on, baby? Y'all already know if y'all choose to hit the like button. Fuck that. I ain't saying nothing no more. This the type of fucking free flow vibe you're gonna get from now on. The minute I feel a type of way about something, it's coming out. When I walk into this new year, I'm gonna have another clear mind and a clear vision on things I want to do, things I was already starting to do, and there's gonna be nobody nor anything if it ain't that man upstairs himself that's gonna fucking stop me from doing what the fuck I'm doing. I don't care how anybody else felt about what I said today too. Take that for what it is. This is the type of aggression I try to keep the fuck inside, especially when I know I'm right about something. Damn problem now, like I said, people don't know how to let people be themselves and be real. You want a fake nigga? Go look for one, because this ain't one over here. Fuck out of here, man. I'm going to be real and as transparent as possible. I don't care if it's a social politic. I don't care if it's a political politic. I don't give a damn what the conversation is. I'm coming on here to do what I got to do, and then that's it. I got love and respect for those that I know for a fact that's been real, have been shadows watching, even the ones that can't individually type or whatever. I'm not a fucked up person, but don't get me fucked up. On any fucking circumstance, do not get me fucked up. No doubt, Angel, appreciate you, baby. And I'm gonna apologize to those who haven't heard me like this, or people that haven't heard me like this in a while. But I'm definitely on one today. On one. I'm tired of seeing certain shit. I'm tired of feeling certain ways about shit. That don't fucking run in my book. No doubt, Anti, I appreciate you, baby. You know what's disturbing my peace? Court, everything on this fucking app and everything off this app. But most of my stresses is coming from off of the app. So I'm gonna let that be clear too. Nothing on this app is ever gonna fucking take me outside of what it takes me out of. At the long fucking notion of everything, I'm more focused on my grandmother and making sure she still lived to see her fucking days before anything else. The fuck out of here, man. Can't nobody ever in fucking life dictate anything to me. You can't. You ain't even that fucking creator, so you can't dictate shit in my life. there's some of you people who are fucking lucky right now to at least have one parent or two, and you don't even fucking see that shit. You don't. But you'll see bullshit all day, every fucking day. Ain't half of y'all going through the shit I'm going through. It wouldn't never go through half of the shit I went through. Fuck out of here, man. It's a common problem with a lot of people. You don't know shit about me, but you think you know something about me. You don't know shit. And even if you thought you knew something, you still would never know. After today, this anger is gone. This side of me, gone. For good. And if don't nobody respect it, I'ma check it. That's just it. I don't have time for that. Some of y'all fucking older than me. Some of y'all younger than me. Some of y'all right in the same age group, and half of y'all fucking acting like children on a fucking app. I should be a principal and a dean and suspend all you motherfuckers, man. For real. The ones that ain't meaning no good, get the fuck up out of here. What is your purpose on here? It'll be people that drain your fucking energy, but you can't drain this energy because I got too much. Too much of it. And if you're going to drain the energy, guess what? You're going to drain all the negative energy that I've been trying to get rid of. Let you take and feel what the fuck I feel. And you will fucking see for yourself. This is not easy to be a black man in a fucking America, bitch. Like, y'all bugged the fuck out. Y'all really bugged the fuck out. It is critical right now for some of y'all to live and be blessed that you're still living. And if you got parents, grandparents that's still alive, you better fucking give every little fucking moment that you can to fucking love that moment. Cherish that moment. Cause ain't none of y'all gonna fucking feel the way I feel right now. And the ones that feel the way I feel, they know what the fucking pain is right now. Point blank, period. Fuck about how anybody felt about what I just said on that notion right there, neither. And I have to feel that way. Because you don't give a fuck about what's being said. You don't give a fuck about nothing. This repressed anger y'all feeling right now, it's been repressed for over a year and some change, almost 2 years. Some of it is not even about shit on here. It's shit in general. And if this is a fucking person that you want the anger, you want the repressed, you want all this shit, be my guest. You don't want that? Let me be who the fuck I am and leave me alone. It's just gonna be it. Another common problem that we see day in and day out. Some of y'all don't know when to leave well enough alone. Still being fucking immature. Still trying to be that obsessed. Narcissistic, every fucking thing. That shit kills a lot, man. Insecurities, all this other shit, that kills shit too. That shit breaks friendships, families, bonds, all of that. Some of y'all better take into consideration that that man upstairs puts everybody into everybody's life for some sort of fucking reason, whether it's friendship, relationship, whatever. And essentially, it is your decision to decide what's what. But you know what? I think I'm done speaking everything today. A part of me feel like I came back too soon. Maybe I should have gave myself another 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Shit, maybe I should have just disappeared, right? But then what good would that be doing? That's not doing me any good. Woosah. Woosah. Yeah. This side of me ain't gonna be here. This side of me, I ain't gonna really see no more. Not unless I really gotta burn something. I could be observant while being observed. Something that's rare to do. And I try to preserve a peace and a balance that's keeping me at least happy. But even that is starting to fucking become toxic now. Problem with some people, you don't know when to fucking just accept things for what they are. Well, after this, who knows what's going to happen. But if I feel I got to get rid of shit that ain't giving me no peace, no balance, no nothing, it's gone. There's people like me that's rare that you come across. And when you do come across them, you usually just try to let people be who they are. But then again, I'm not going to be overlooked, not going to be underlooked, not going to be criticized nor judged nor anything. When I don't do that, there's certain judgments I'll make. You did some harm towards a kid or a woman, I'm going to judge that. And I'm going to speak about it. From the beginning of this fucking journey till now, I've been the same person. But apparently some of y'all can't respect a person. You can't respect real views. You can't respect real opinions. You definitely can't respect real facts and truth. No, I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Don't care. Because that neither makes me or break me. Because again, if you had to live my life just for 5 minutes, half of y'all would have killed yourselves. Half of y'all would have been in jail by now. Half of y'all wouldn't even know where the fuck is what. You would have been walking around this confused like a motherfucker. Nope, I ain't do that. I can't live a mile in yours and you can't live a mile in mine to try to make any type of anything about me. I've been here and still who the fuck I am. I ain't gotta fucking do nothing but just give you a great conversation and just be me no matter what is raggedy ass app, I'm still the same motherfucker. Still gonna be real about mine. Still gonna stand on principles. And I'm still not taking no dictations from nobody except that man. And if you ain't him, you can't fucking even process anything about me. Can't live my life. Can't live yours. Now again, I'm gonna be still doing what I'm doing on here. But at some point, there's certain things I'm just going to detach from. So if you don't hear from me, you don't see me, you know why. Respect that. Hammer, what's going on? Some of you can't process the fact that there's actually somebody that's standing on the right shit. You can't stomach the process that somebody is just not going to go away. You can't stomach the process that you can't change nor dictate anything in anybody's fucking life. So that's when it becomes a problem. I ain't even going to hold y'all butt for so much longer. Obsession on any angle, because this is still part of the lesson. I didn't fucking fall away from it. Obsession on all angles is nothing but bad for you. Diamond, what's going on, my guy? And most of y'all know me already. Y'all know I hate being in this mode. Because usually there's a fucking eulogy behind it. But there is no eulogies or nothing today. It's just me letting out what the fuck I feel. And I'm going to say those who claim that you got love and support for a motherfucker, I'm witnessing and seeing everything for what it is. So don't be surprised when I start making movements and start making certain things happen the way I feel they should happen. And you're right on that, serious. You're right on that. You are absolutely right. But see, I'm gonna let this be known too. One thing my mama taught me, besides it's gonna be days like this, my mama always taught me that when you feel you gotta detach, just detach. It's not hard to do. The people respect it, the people love you enough, they'll know why you did what you did. If they don't understand it, if they don't know it, then that's just gonna be a problem. Again, I'm for all the uplifting conversations, talks, and all of that. I'm not going to be for the nonsense. I'm not going to be for this, and I'm not going to be for anything at all. I'm going to continue to bring the content that's necessary. And I'm going to say that shit again to those who don't feel a type of way. If you don't feel this is fucking content, then you ain't in the fucking right place. Go find a drama network or some other shit. This ain't it. And I refuse to let this be it on any level. And if I feel I'm being pushed, then you're gonna meet the devil. Because we all got a little bit of that in us. This devil right here don't give a fuck. And will let you know he don't give a fuck. And look you in your face and tell you he don't give a fuck. Especially when it's something that I feel adamant about. And you're not gonna disturb that. I've been doing everything, even during a fucking process as we speak now. A relationship that just ended over a month ago of 16 years. And I'm gonna repeat that again. That's not an easy process, nor that is that a hard process. It's a process nonetheless. But the one thing to remember is that I don't let personal things override my judgment. I don't let it override my logic. But in the same token, I'm going to heal the way I'm supposed to. I'm going to heal the way I was supposed to in the first place. I'm just that strong. And when I ain't strong, I know that man upstairs got me, regardless to what. I don't care how I'm moving. That man upstairs got me because I'm still here as we speak now. See, I'm gonna be just much of an open book as possible. Because when my temper was always like this, some bad shit always happened. You either got bust upside your head or you got read the riot act. Either which way, it didn't matter because it was coming. I'm that much of a peaceful person until you push me. Once I feel pushed, that's it. There is no going back. Once I feel a type of way, there is no going back. So I'm reintroducing myself to people who might have fucking forgot about it. This is the same person that's going to keep bringing you uplifting talks. This is the same person that's going to bring you real fucking content and spew. Whether you want to sit through it or not, doesn't matter. And a problem with some people, again, and even on this app, even when it comes down to platforms, some of y'all come into other chats with bullshit. You come in with your bullshit, you come in with other bullshit. And then you either disturb something or you done fucked up a balance. You're fucking up content. Whatever beefs, issues y'all be having everywhere else, leave that shit everywhere else. But if I feel I gotta intervene, nah, motherfuckers is gonna be hitting this panel and y'all gonna get y'all fucking shit out. That's when I'm gonna start incorporating. Not playing no more. Not playing with nobody on or off. Not playing. And again, I'm gonna apologize to y'all for even having to go off like this. But part of my lesson today is still what it is. Obsession on all angles. Some of you parents gotta stop being so obsessed with your kids' life. And I ain't talking about when they kids. I'm talking about when they get into adulthood. Yeah, they still your children, but at the end of the day, let them live. Let them do what the fuck they need to do. Again, there's some of you parents who are to a point where you feel like you gotta latch onto your kids. Then how the fuck are they gonna live their own lives and do shit? Again, I just sat through a whole 2 paragraphs of some shit this morning from a friend. And I can understand where she's coming from. She didn't have to fucking come back down here and do nothing for you. She could have fucking left you and fucking treated you like a disrespectful child, but she didn't. But in the same token, you can't expect your child to live, try to have a family, and then you stop in the process. There are some people who need to really get the fuck out and get companions. Whether you a widower, divorced, whatever. You need good people around you, put good people around you. It's just that simple. You feel it's not, take a step back and think about it. And before I get up out of here, because I ain't staying on this shit more longer. I think I done said everything I need to say. But I'm going to go back with this, though. Yeah, some of you parents that are too attached to your kids, even in adulthood. I feel like this. If your kids are not in that much of a danger where you have to be a fucking parent, let them live and do what they do. That's it. And once you do get a certain age, your kid is grown, now you have to focus and refocus your life. That's a part of not just obsession, but a narcissistic behavior. And it is critical that some of you learn that once it comes to a certain age, whether they live with you or not, you got to let them fend for themselves. Let them be them. And I think I know why. I think it's said in that book about a man would choose his wife over his family, or or defend his wife before anything else, or his woman before anything else, and vice versa. Because you're gonna have parents that don't like somebody that you're dealing with. You're gonna have parents that's gonna always be critical of anybody that you date. You're gonna have parents that just, again, they don't want to see you happy if they unhappy. But I would say to those who are might going through that, you don't gotta disown your parents. You don't gotta get crazy with them. Nothing. Sit down and have a talk with them to where they understand it. The same way they would have talked to you, y'all gotta talk to them when y'all get older. Because there's some parents that are still gonna always try to attach to something. No, once you're grown, once your kids is either on their own or even if they here and they doing what they doing, living their lives, let them live their fucking life. A problem with obsession is that right there. And I'm speaking on that from the parent level. Again, you got parents who would kill to have great kids. Some of them, because they kids ain't shit. I'm sorry to say it that way. See, I'm going to keep it as transparent as possible. I got to be not the only grandchild to that remaining grandmother. I'm not the only grandchild to that remaining grandmother. But I'm the most responsible out of everybody. I'm the one that they could come to. Mimi, what's going on, baby? And see, even though regardless to what, I still live a life. I still live a fucking life. A balanced one on top of that. You got some grandparents that wish their grandkids was just as fucking, not just responsible, but as loving and caring as that. And they don't even get that. So the ones that don't have the problems with that, y'all need to learn to let your kids grow on all angles. Period. This is just the overall facts about me. My stresses in real life are more important than stresses on this fucking app. And I'm gonna keep my chat, I'm gonna keep my platform the way I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it cool and cordial, and we gonna all have fun. We gonna all get our thoughts across. Even if we don't agree on everything, I wouldn't care. But there is gonna be a respect level around here. Not having a lot of that. And that's a part right there, Christy. There's too many of them that's doing that. And then they wonder why, or they start complaining when they kids don't have an active life. How do you expect them to have an active life or do anything if they gotta be up under your ass 24/7? It is time for, again, some of y'all to get companionship. And if you still with your significant other, then once the kids is gone, y'all supposed to focus on y'all lives and let your kids be adults and do what they do. Like I said, there's things on this app, things off this app. So y'all ain't gotta never worry about me getting too outrageous, irate, or anything. But just know if it's something that is on this app and I gotta let it be, I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna burn it like a spliff, like I always do. And that's it. It's just crazy, man. It really is. And I'm more upset behind that because, again, I shouldn't have to sit through a paragraph like that. But that's how much of a good friend I am. That's another thing that people got to understand about me. I'm that much of a good friend. There's things that will never be said because I don't need to say it. And that is the key thing to remember. I got my own stresses in life. And yet and still, there's people that come to me with their stresses. And I listen to everything. I observe, I hear out, and then I give my best possible conclusion on everything. And from there, that's it. No muss, no fuss. See, everybody's been coming to me with shit even while I'm going through a process. And guess what? I've still sat there and just let it ride. But at some point, the patience ain't gonna be patience no more. I'm just gonna be outright with it. Claudia, what's going on, baby? See, I don't want nobody to feel like this was a eulogy, this was a shot to anybody, nor anything. This is just me letting out my aggressions. I'm letting out my aggressions in the best way, because if I don't, we ain't gonna be talking here no more at any given time. See, when you know yourself well enough, you know when to keep it calm. You know when to keep it cool. I done been through the ringer even on this app up and down. And I'm still fucking here fighting for a fucking message that should be fucking spoken about. And I'm not getting away from that. I don't care who don't like it. You don't like it, don't be here. 'Cause this is just who I am. I'm gonna tell it like it is anytime I feel I gotta tell it the way it is. I tell it like it is, and you tell it like it might be. And that's where we're gonna have the problem at. So I'm done reintroducing myself. My name is Nate the Great. I'm a content creator from Brooklyn, New York. Fuck out of here. And I stand on my message or anything that I'm bringing. And anybody that got a problem with that, there's two options. You can leave yourself or I'll throw you out. Other than that, anybody that's new here, anybody that's coming here, y'all more than welcome to come, build. When I drop that link, y'all already know what it is. Y'all can pop in or pop out. It doesn't matter. Because in the long run, I'm still going to do what I got to do. And until some sort of a change is brought, I'm going to be a part of that. I don't care if it is just talks right now. It could lead to something else. That's where the fuck my focus is at. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. You might not like it, but you're going to respect it. Because while most people are scared to talk about these shits, I'm down for the fucking talks. Because at some point, the fucking talks will help you. I wouldn't care if I reached one person or a million people at the end of the day. My focus is what it is. My mission is what it is. And if I feel you're being a part of trying to take down that mission or even destroy the mission, I'm going to destroy you. That's just how it's going to be from now on. With that being said, I know some of y'all just coming in. I'm going to go do what I've been doing. I'm going to calm my nerves, smoke this herb, and I'm going to sit back and observe. And I hope don't nobody swerve because guess what? I'm going to still roll up like some herb, and that's it. In a world full of hate and division, you got to come on to a spot where you think you could be making a difference. And in the same instance, some of you show your indifference. So I'm just going to rebuild my circumference. And I'm going to build back my circle the way it's supposed to be built. And I'm going to be happy about that. Because again, I'm always going to show love and respect to the main ones who've really been showing love and respect back. Whether I catch a live every day or not, whether I do this every day or not, you're going to know I was there somewhere around. You don't got to like what's being said, but you should respect what's being said. And that's the problem. People don't have respect. You say you respect it, but I don't see it. Cowboy, what's going on? I'm not going to even lie. This probably might be the last bit of stored up anger that anybody's going to get. Because again, my stresses in real life are more important than stresses on here. A common problem with people now, again, not respecting and not listening and hearing what people are saying. I could kindly listen and hear what you said. I could do enough respect and I could do everything above and beyond. I don't claim to be the smartest man because, again, for you to be smart or for you to have known so much, that would mean you already on your way to go see that maker. I didn't stress out when I said this. Every day you are learning that. It don't care how old you are. Every day you are learning something new. Don't forget that part. And again, while some of y'all blessed to be here, do that shit, man. Be blessed, man. No doubt serious, baby. Sad part about it is that, again, some people don't respect it and they don't listen to it. But when it comes to me, you're going to respect and listen to anything that's being said, especially when it's being said from the soul and it's being fucking truthful. And on that note, I still want to take my time out. I think Friday I'm going to do something special for the people that been here. It's about time. See, I deal with ignorance day in and day out off of an app. I don't have time to deal with that shit when I come on the app. It's just not the way it's going to be. And I want to thank everybody that's been a part of this collective from the beginning till now. And I think I could be doing something that grateful on Friday. There's some of you that will never know what the fuck a person is going through, what personal pains they go through, and even when they try to explain things to you, you will never be able to still fully fucking understand anything. And from the bottom of my heart for everybody that's been real, and I don't give a fuck how anybody else felt about me having this moment today, I do deeply appreciate and love everybody who's been real. Even down to my personal day ones that know me, that's probably backstage listening. They know what it is. Not ever gonna have to change who the fuck I am. Cause if I gotta change my stripes, then I ain't being real. And I don't need to fucking change nothing. And I'm not gonna break nothing that ain't been broken. And I'm not gonna fix something that's not broken. I'm a different breed of content creator. I'm a different breed of person. And on that note, I should be back tonight with a little discussion. If not, I'll be on Twitch today doing a little bit of music before work. Let me get myself up out of here and figure out lunch and shit. Definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in this morning. But guess what? I'm still going to say this because this is still part of the lesson. And hopefully, some of you narcissistic parents will learn something. Um, don't cry, bitch, mope about your children not living their lives or not having an active life as far as a love life when you're fucking up their love life. Don't sit there and complain and mope about shit when you got other siblings or you got other relatives that could possibly help you as well. And I'm going to say this tonight because I think tonight I'm going to have a deep conversation. And I'm going to leave the panel open. It's crazy. I think this is a conversation that needs to be had because there's some of you parents out there who are fucking up and mentally scarring your kids even into adulthood. And that's unsavory. And that's obsessive. That's abuse on all levels. And I'm talking about that shit tonight too. Talk about a few things tonight. Set this time reminder and y'all already know what it is. Y'all more than welcome to hit the panel. Oh, and I'm letting it be known too. Ain't no troll activity tonight neither. So if you think about bringing your stupid ass in here, I will burn you the fuck up with the rest of the anger that I got right now. And I don't care if I personally know you or not. I will dig you the fuck out. Just know that. Because if you got that much time again to make up 1,000 accounts, that shows that you don't have nothing in your life worth living for. So you might as well just kill your own self. And on that note, up out of here. For those who might have just been coming in, catch the replay. And I'm definitely bringing a part two to this tonight. Because we're going to get down to the bottom of certain shit, even down to when it comes to society. Because some of you parents are fucking your kids up. And you don't even see it. Let me get up out of here, y'all. I'll definitely set the reminder tonight. And, you know, we definitely going to be in tune for this. Y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the replay gang. Shout outs to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. And that's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real bills. I'll definitely see y'all tonight. Could be setting this shit up around 8 o'clock, 8:30. Who knows? Just know you got one coming tonight. This is the type of anger that I'm going to get rid of before the end of the night. And if I feel I got to go elsewhere with it, then I'm going elsewhere with it. Just know that. But y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.